Good. Oh, I gotta do one thing. I gotta do one quick thing. One quick thing. Jenga, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Do this. Fix my camera. There we go. Okay. Hey, thanks, Kuya. Okay. So, sorry about the late start, but I had to do a couple of things. With Trigger Fire. So, yeah, we're gonna be making some food today. I got my other phone set up, and I have to set up this one too. So, probably, do a BRB here and then hop into the other one, or undo the BRB and get right into the cooking stuff. But yeah. What's up, Skits? Hey, Jenga. Yeah, you already know it. You already know it. Gotta love that giant pizza in the background. The camera switching thing is probably something that I won't be able to do at the moment. But I guess I'm gonna be using JoyCam and see how that works out. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. How's everybody else doing? You all doing okay? What am I looking for? I'm looking for something in my email here. Oh, one thing I do want to mention is that so there's this website called Hobby Search, and Arera actually showed me this Rubik's Cube, but it had a bunch of Pokemon on it as the Rubik's Cube tiles. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's get this. And I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, but I still do like Pokemon. It's just I'm not a huge fan of it. But I had to get this. Arera showed this to me. I'm like, yeah, I have to get this. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting that soon. And then when that happens, I'll show it on stream. Let's see. What am I looking for? Is that for this email? No. It's for another one. Let's do that. Just gonna do this really quick. Is it this one? I'm looking for something in my email, so that's why I'm kind of like going back and forth between stuff. Where did I save that? Okay. Well, I guess we won't be using that then. Let's close this. Close that. All right. Good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw this on BRB again. And then, yeah. Well, this is going to be the stream, Skits. I just have to do a BRB and then hop into the kitchen. And then kind of get things rolling from there. So, yeah, this is where it starts. So we're doing this. We're doing this now. But I meant to start up the stream about 20 minutes ago, but I was trying to figure out some Trigger Fire stuff. So, Yeah, but you know. So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole switcheroo, and hopefully it'll be nice and smooth. So I will see you all in a split sec. Oh, I thought I changed. Oh, you know what? I see what you mean. Damn it, I thought I fixed that. All right, thank you, Skits. I guess I was in such a hurry to get stuff done. All right, there we go. It's fixed now. Thank you. Let's see, what else? All right. Okay, cool. I'll be back in a sec. Thanks for the heads up. All right, be back in a sec. Okay. Okay. So, I think it's working. I can't really see the chat from here. I have to just view it on my other phone here. Hey, what's up, Skits? How's the audio here? Is it okay? I tried to make sure that the desktop audio wasn't too loud. You know what I should do, actually? It's good? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be doing any camera switching, because I need this phone to monitor the chat. I was going to try to switch with this, but no, don't think that's going to be happening. So yeah. I could probably move back a little bit, honestly. There you go. We're behaving. Hey, so far so good. Yeah. Okay, well, now that we're here, I am going to show you exactly what we're going to be making tonight. So it's I forget, this is inverted. Okay, I mean, it's not flipped for you, it's flipped for me, so I have to get my brain situated with that. But this is what we're supposed to be making tonight, these brown sugar bourbon pork chops. And there's gonna be mashed potatoes there, and apples and green beans. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, I gotta wash a few things. Not too many things. Just this pan. I'm probably gonna need this pan here. This. Wash this guy. Wash this. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. It really comes in handy. This electric stove. Been here for about 6 years, and I've been at this place for about 6 years, and it's really this electric stove has really saved my butt. You know, when I really needed to just make food and get things going, I could just start making the food. I didn't have to prep it or heat it up or anything. Or it's not a gas stove, which is fine, totally fine. If people have gas stoves, then by all means, but it's just the convenience, the convenience of having an electric stove. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I agree. It really comes in handy. Okay, let's clean these guys off. Clean these guys off. There we go. Okay. All right. So let us proceed with get these ingredients out. I'm gonna need the pork here. Hey, what's going on, Kitty Cat Steve? Long time no see. Yeah, the last time you were here, we ended up making some pizza. So today we're gonna be making these pork chops. By the way, there's 2 recipes that I ended up getting out of that box. The second one is the one that we didn't make, but we might make it, sometime next month. These pork bulgogi bowls. I saw the recipe on the site, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be option number 2. That's option number 2. Okay, I love electric stoves. Had mine since 2009. No problems yet. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just really convenient, Really convenient. Yeah, the pizza. You all saw how it all turned out. It turned out very, very well. But then we ended up making the pizza, and the pizza was that one didn't work out, so we had to change that into a calzone. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay. I am ready. So first things first. Let's go ahead and let's see what's inside. So the good thing about these HelloFresh bags is that, they give you all the ingredients you need for the recipe you're making. And, you don't have to go shopping to get any of these ingredients because it's all here in this bag. They also put the name of the recipe that you're making. You can't really see it here because it's kind of, but basically that's what you're making. And so they put it right on the box. They have it as a sticker. I mean, on the bag as a sticker, so it'll be easy to identify. And then, you could also recycle this bag and any of the other ingredients that you may not choose to use. And so that's another reason why I like using HelloFresh. It's pretty cool. I don't like shopping, so it just makes it easier for me that way. So because this is a sponsored stream, you'll see that in the chat, you'll see that I have a coupon code. And so if there's anybody who is new and is wondering about how HelloFresh works, essentially you would build an account, and then you would look at recipes that work best for your eating style. They have veggie options, they have meat options. I believe they have vegan options as well. I haven't been too deep in that department, but I can double check that for you guys. But I know they definitely have veggie options for sure, and a lot of meat options. And so you would choose that. You would choose your box size, and the smallest box is a box that has 2 recipes. So, for example, the one that I ended up getting was brown sugar bourbon pork chops and the pork bulgogi bowls. But you can add more. You can have more recipes in a box. And so that's something to consider as well. You can consider like larger families, and then those individual meals can be meat or veggie, whatever you decide to choose. So, yeah, and so and then again, because all the ingredients are in the bag, you don't really have to go shopping for what you need. Maybe for some of the other stuff, maybe some of the other things that you might want to add, maybe some extra garnish or something like that. But everything you need is in the bag. Pretty convenient. So yeah, if you're curious about how HelloFresh works and you want to give it a shot, then my coupon code is right there. You just use coupon code POGHF109534 for 16 free meals plus free shipping at the link in the chat. So check it out if you're curious. Okay, let's see. Tesma Pesno! What's up, Tesma Pesno? How you doing? The only thing I'm against with the recipes is that they say I need a piece of garlic. I use the whole bowl. See, it's stuff like that. So if you're trying to garnish it and you're getting more, if you want to add more to your recipe besides what they give you, then that's what you'd have to go shopping for. But, I like HelloFresh because it's so easy to get what you need, and also like I said like twice already, if I don't have to go shopping, then I won't. Okay. Hey, sugar, sugar, honey, honey. All right. So we got our green beans. We got our green beans here. Let me actually bring this a little closer so you guys can see all of the cool things. You know, I was gonna use a second camera for this, but I couldn't figure it out. So we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So then a song request for the brown sugar pork chops shipped to New York, please. Now that's a song request. All right. So in the bag we had our green beans here. Here are green beans. And obviously I just got my pork out of the fridge. We got some scallions here. And then the rest of the potatoes are here. Here's the apple they were talking about. Apple. Do I need to preheat the oven? I should probably preheat the oven. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna preheat this to 425. 425, we're gonna preheat that. Okay, yeah. I found out from a fellow mod that Switchfoot, interesting. Honestly, I haven't listened to any of their stuff in a long time. That's interesting. Wow. We were meant to live for so much more, but we lost ourselves. Faltering is confidence and wondering why the world is passing by. Yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen. Thorpon, yeah. I mean, that's what happened the last time I was doing the pizza cooking stream too. You know, I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some singing. It's just kind of instinctual, you know? It's kind of instinctual. Oh yeah, so is that the one, is that the album that you have, Skits? The one with Meant to Live on it? Because Meant to Live was Meant to Live and Dare You to Move. Were those two on the same album? I wonder. Okay. So let me wash these potatoes really quick. Let's wash this one too. Soap. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because it has a similar music style to it. Similar music style. Dare you to move, dare you to move, dare you to move. Okay, right, so on the list we have, by the way, when you're looking at your HelloFresh recipe ingredients list, it shows you all the stuff that you have in your bag. So you have the potatoes, you've got the scallions here, you know, you've got your apple there and everything else that follows. And then it also has like this Hello Custom thing at the bottom. So if you choose to modify the meal, then, you know, you can add those extra things to modify it, like chicken cutlets or you know, organic chicken cutlets if you don't want to use pork for the recipe, which is pretty convenient. And then I think they also mention if you, yeah, I guess pretty much what I was saying earlier, like if you wanted to add some extra garnish or if you wanted to use some extra ingredients, then they would make recommendations, like, you know, maybe if you have some extra salt or pepper or olive oil or whatever. So luckily I've got my olive oil here, which is nice. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, the one they are on tour for is The Beautiful Letdown. Okay, gotcha. Now is that, because I I don't really listen to a whole lot of Switchfoot, so I'm kind of not in the know. But I think that might be, is that a newer? Okay, so that's the one. Okay, gotcha. That's the one. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cook these potatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash these real quick. Let's see. Yeah. So, ooh, let me get a bowl actually. Let's get a bowl. Here. Any more potatoes? Any more potatoes? I think that's it. That's it. Yeah, then dying potatoes. Here we go. Them dying potatoes, man. That's how they get you. Better watch your back. God dang on potatoes, man. Still make no god dang on sense, man. God dang on potatoes, man. My sister is also cooking, but it's not brown sugar pork chops. Oh yeah? What's she making? What's she making? Yeah, Chef Calvin. You know, oh shoot, I probably should have grabbed my apron. I have an apron. Granted, it has it's a Starlight Stream for Starlight apron, but I'm trying to figure out if I where I put it, because it's been a while since I've worn it. Probably in my closet somewhere. Does Maryland have an accent? Because I don't remember if they do. Well, I mean, it all depends. I mean, so Maryland is interesting. So where I'm at right now, if you were to head a little further north, a little bit past Hagerstown, and you go a little further to Cumberland, then you'll start to see people, obviously not with that kind of accent, because that was a pretty stereotypical accent. That's probably not even accurate to anyone that exists ever. But when you get a little further north, there's more farm area and there's more rural areas, and you'll start to see people that will essentially, you know, have these vast farms and everything like that. And so they probably have an accent. It's obviously not going to be so stereotypically strong and like that, like what you would see in like what I just did, you know. But there are people that will have a thicker accent out there. And then you know, you go a little further west from where I'm at, and it'll take you eventually you can get to Baltimore. And Baltimore, you know, I guess, you know, you might have people with like it's really hard to say, you know, because not everybody in Baltimore talks like what you would see in those videos. You know, how like you would see people say Baltimore, you know, it's it's interesting. It's because I was actually talking about that with my brother earlier, and you know, because I can get to DC, and I'm about an hour or so away from DC, and about an hour and a half away from Virginia, the business sector. Well, yeah, maybe about 30 minutes away from there. And so there really isn't, there's not a thick accent, I guess, you know. Not really. It's not really a thick accent. It's more, I would say, if anything, it might be kind of flat like mine is. But I guess it's really hard to say, kids, because Maryland has so many different types of people. You know, it's so interesting. It's another reason why I really like it here. I've only been in Baltimore via long drives and eating the unlimited crabs. Yeah. It's funny because I've lived up here for a long period of time and I barely get seafood. Well, crab, I should say. I like shrimp. I really like shrimp. I'm not really a huge crabs person. But if somebody gives me a batch of crab meat, I'm like, hey, I'll take it. Sure. Let's get some water in here for these potatoes. Potatoes. left. There we go. The crab is hard to peel. Yeah, exactly. It's so... They are definitely hard to peel. Which is probably the reason why I'm not really the biggest fan of crabs, because it takes forever to peel them. And then when you finally eat the crabs, it's delicious. But you spend more time like peeling the crab, getting all the stuff out, that now it just kind of, you don't feel, sometimes you may not feel like the reward is worth all the work you did. That might just be me though. I'm in the grocery, they have peeled ones already in the fridge. I have probably more fresh in your area. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, with Baltimore, that's like the place for crab and seafood and all that. What kind of prepping is a pork chutney? So what I need to do is I need to take this pork here, and then I need to once I take it out of the pork pack here, then I need to essentially drain it as much as possible. Get all the bloody blood out of it and whatnot. Oh, right. So this might just be something you all know already, but it took me a while to figure this out. Whether you're making, you're cooking some potatoes, or if you're making pasta, usually in instances where you're making pasta, if you add some table salt to your water, then you don't have to worry about your noodles sticking to each other once they start cooking. And I really started to notice that a lot when I was using these HelloFresh recipes. I was like, why the heck am I using salt in the water? It's just gonna dissolve. And I'm like, now I see why. Because after I made the pasta, I didn't have my pasta stick to each other, which was nice. Oh, would you look at that? Hey, C-Shear, how you doing? Thanks for that resub. What's up? Oh, right, yeah, so for the oil is actually, I'm putting the oil on this sheet here, which has been through some wear and tear. But what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to take that sheet and then, actually, you know what? I have a better idea. It might actually cook better this way if I just use some aluminum foil. So let me actually just rinse this off real quick. But generally, if you have a newer pan, I'm probably gonna get a newer pan at some point. I'll just use aluminum foil and put oil on top of that, because it might just be easier that way. I'll be able to reuse this a little bit more. It's good to see wear and tear on kitchen tools because you know the owners are actually cooking. Hey yo! Yeah, let's throw some aluminum foil on this. Yeah, so anyway, long story short, this pan is for the green beans. I'm gonna throw these in the oven. There you go. Hey yo! Okay. Alright, so now add some oil here. Don't have to add too much, but since it's me we're talking about, I tend to add a little bit more than I need. Oh yeah, pork chops in the pan. Absolutely, yeah. Where are my scissors? Here we go. Scissors. All right. Green beans. Bam. Bag. I'm probably gonna have to pick that up. That's gonna actually, that plastic bag is actually gonna go in this one. And it's not supposed to be on the floor. So that's gonna, I'm gonna have to pick that up. Okay, by the way, so if you're making these green beans, right, and you're putting them in the oven, if you have to trim them by any means, then go for it. I really don't feel like I have to trim these. I'm okay with the extra stems. Maybe. Nah, the extra stems are fine. Heck, they're fine. But if you don't want any of the extra stems, feel free to cut them, you know, and then you can put them in this recyclable bag and dispose of it once you're done making your food. I'm gonna go ahead and dress this up with a little bit of pepper and some salt. I think that's what they are talking about. Yeah. Let's get some pepper on there. Pepper. Some pepper. If you wanted less oil, you can use the parchment paper as well. Just sadder because I love oil and butter. Gotcha, yeah. And I guess I tend to use a little bit more oil than normal because whenever I make my chicken breast tenderloins, like I made some chicken breast tenderloins earlier this week, and I threw a bunch of oil into the pan so that I'd have enough for the tenderloins to, you know, be drenched in oil, and then afterwards then start searing it, which is always nice. But there have been moments where I did throw too much oil on there and I'm like, you know, it's a bit too much. Okay, let's get some oil on the top of this. There you go. Yeah, you just need a drizzle of oil, not a whole lot. All right, oven. All right, green beans, you do your thing. All right, the potatoes. Let's get back to the potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so now I have to cut them into 1/2-inch pieces. Okay, so, and the good thing about the recipe is that it also shows you what the stuff's supposed to look like. So, you know. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm not supposed to be cutting it on this. What am I doing? I got these cutting boards for a reason. How long are the beans going for? So the beans are going to be going for about 15 minutes. Yeah, which will give me enough time to cut these potatoes. And start have them in the boiling water. Jeez, I'm gonna have to get somebody to record the things that I'm trying to say and then play them back for me, because I just drew a blank on what I was trying to say. I'm like, but I need to say these things. These are important. Oh shoot, messed that up. Okay, let me turn the camera this way. There you go. I took your advice, guys, by the way. In the last cooking stream that I didn't have any cutting boards. So I'm like, let's get some cutting boards. Because that's, obviously, you'd want to have a place to cut your food. So you're going to need a cutting board. Have someone in your ear. Yeah, I'll just have a little earpiece on. And the earpiece will be like, say this. And I'm like, oh yeah, right, thank you. All right, here we go. So now that I have the potatoes diced, I'm gonna go ahead and, actually, you know what? Let me cut these a little bit more, because they're supposed to be a little bit smaller. There we go. A little small. There we go. And bada bing, bada boom, baby. Yeah, so I had to cut stuff on a plate. It was a ceramic plate, you know, which was, you know, good for the time being. Whoops, dropped the potato. But it ultimately was no cutting board. And in case you're wondering, I still have that ceramic plate today, so it survived. But I'm like, let's get a cutting board. Yeah, let's get a cutting board. Okay. Here are the other potatoes. So we're gonna cut these. And then cut this. 1, 2, 3. Go. Thanks, Skits. It was only a matter of time. Okay. Hey, Cal Unstoppable, how you doing? What's up? We're making some pork chops, and we're gonna be taking these tomatoes, but we're actually gonna mash them up. Curious about the apple, the suspense. It's that garnish. It's the garnish. At least that's what I think they're going for. All right, we're dropping this in here. Yeah, baby. Yes. Yeah, Cal, everything's good here. Glad you can make it. All right, there we go. Good. Good. That's good. That's good. Oh, hot water. Hot water. All right. There we go. Throw these in there. Do I need salt? More salt? Nah, that's fine. Okay, reserve a cup of the potato cooking liquid. All right, so now that that's... Hey, Genghis Khan, what's up? How you doing? So we're making some food today. It's a sponsored HelloFresh stream, and we're gonna be making this today. So hopefully you can see this. It is these brown sugar bourbon pork chops, and they're gonna be green beans, mashed potatoes, and apples. So probably add salt later when you mash it with butter. Ooh, that's, you know what? That might have been something that I missed. Oh, hey, watch it, fridge, watch it. Oh, there we go. I got some butter. I got a little bit of butter here. I really don't add a whole lot of butter to my recipes, so I don't really have a whole lot to lean on. Yeah. Do I have any actual garlic? I have garlic powder. I might end up using that. But I do need to get some garlic cloves though. Okay. Right, so we are making this. And in case anybody is popping in to the stream who's brand new, just back a little bit. So this is what we're making. And it has all of the recipes for it. It has the ingredients on the other side. And it's all part of HelloFresh. Yeah. I could probably bring the recipes and the ingredients a little bit closer. So I'll do that. I'll do that next time. I think I need to get back to the food. But basically, what we're making is a HelloFresh meal. And with HelloFresh, you can get a box of at least 2 recipes. And it has all the ingredients you need in the bag. This recyclable bag. You can also take whatever food you don't need, like maybe like green bean stems, for example, or maybe extra potato pieces that you don't need. You know, you can throw that in this bag, recycle it, you know, get rid of it in a healthy way. So, yeah, did you say HelloFresh? I guess they're gonna have to change their marketing tactics. They're gonna have to change their marketing tactics. Yeah, so I'm glad you all could make it. If there's anybody who's new to the stream, I have done a HelloFresh stream before, and yeah, I just really like the food options that they have. The food options are really good. I think that they, with their meat selection and their veggie selection, it's pretty cool. I think they have a vegan selection as well. I might just end up checking. I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my camera, so I might just end up checking. Maybe once the food is almost done, I'll check to see if there are any vegan options. But I know they have a lot of veggie options and they have a lot of meat options as well. So yeah, that's something that you guys want to try out. I have my coupon code in the chat. It's probably gonna refresh in a little bit, but yeah, it's my coupon code is in the chat. It's POGHF109534, and you can get 16 free meals plus free shipping, and 3 free gifts when you sign up for the first time. And it makes cooking convenient. It makes cooking convenient. And if you don't really like shopping like me, then it's really gonna come in handy. So yeah. Hey, there it is. Thanks, kids. You know, it's funny. I thought I had to make a command for that, but you know, HelloFresh already had me covered. Yeah, it's funny because like when I was first doing these HelloFresh streams, I was like, how am I gonna make this sound like it's not forced or it's not so infomercial-esque, you know? I don't want it to sound like you wake up at 4 a.m. and then you have like your infomercials running on your TV. I don't want it to sound like that, but I guess it just got a little bit smoother, so I appreciate it. Oh, they've got vegan options. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure how many options they had for vegan options, but I had a feeling that there were some at least. So I appreciate you checking on that, Kyle. Hey, what's up, Brendan? Tossing the sides to your friends and keeping the meat. Sounds like a deal with me. Oh, right, yeah, because I didn't get that synced up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't get it synced up because I thought I put the correct title in. But, you know, Skitz was like, you're doing music? I'm like, no, I'm not. I gotta fix this. I didn't finish putting the title I wanted there. So, should be good now. Skitz, I appreciate the help, by the way. Thank you. Either avoid it as much as possible or go all out on it. Be one of those cheesy salesmen in the cheap suit that tries to sell you stuff on late night TV. Oh boy, I'll be like, are you all tired of feeling so tired? Well then get this and you won't feel tired anymore. Okay, what else are we doing to these potatoes? Okay, we're just letting them cook for 20 minutes. Letting them cook until they're tender. So it might not take 20 minutes, it might take 15. Okay, so while that's doing its thing, let's go back to the pork. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this guy up. This pack of pork. Pack of pork. Pork pack. Pack of pork. Pork pack. Pack of pork. Alliteration. Okay, I'm gonna open this up real quick. If I could just... man. Why is this... See, that's the thing with having stubby fingers, man. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and use some scissors. We'll just use some scissors to cut this off. No big deal. It's no big deal, man. It's no big deal. Open this guy up. Open this up. Come on, open up. Alright. Now, what I should do next is, let's not use this guy, let's use the non-stick pan. So I'm gonna move this down. There you go. Maybe, yes. Yeah, just use the scissors. Okay, two free gifts. Okay, let's get some oil in the pan. Generally, because I have this non-stick pan, it's got this little, it's got the mark of the type of pan that it is. I forget the name of the company, but I just end up putting oil in that spot there, and that'll count as my drizzle of oil. That could be, you know, drizzle of oil could be a little bit less than this. You probably can't really see it too well, but I tend to add a little bit more than usual. All right, where's that pork? Here it is. Here we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pat this down. Let's see. With, oh, do I have any paper towels around here? All right, hold on. You guys, hold on. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back with some napkins. Hey yo. Yeah, those potatoes are doing their thing. All right, let me just pack this down real quick. Pack this down. Ooh. Ah. Whew. This feels so strange. Pat this down, pat it down, pat, pat, pat. Pat this down. I do need to get some more paper towels though. I think I ran out recently and I just haven't replaced them. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. All right. Good. All right, let's do it. Let's set this. I'm gonna go ahead and set it to high because that's just how I cook my food. All right. Get some paper towels for sure. Yeah. Hey, Jason, what's up, dude? We are making some brown sugar bourbon pork chops. So the goal is to have it look like this. That's the goal. That is the goal. Okay, let me put this guy here. Let's move this over a little bit. Gotta check on let's check on the beans. I think we have had that in there for a little bit. Beans. Valheim trained you for this. Let's go. Yo soy chef. Okay. So this is where the beans are at the moment. But I want to let them cook a little bit longer so that they can brown a little bit more. So I'm gonna put them back in. I want them to be a little browner. Here. All right. So now, next thing. We're gonna take the brown sugar seasoning here, and we're gonna put it on the pork. Just give it the skits. She'll do all the cooking for us, just like in Valheim. Well, you know, I gotta pull my weight. Skits might be like, yeah, I am the chef. But, you know, I'm pulling my weight here. All right. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Oh, man. Oh, this smells great. Oh, man, this smells good. All right, let me hold off on it. Does it say add the entire thing? Okay. We're adding it. We're adding it all. We're gonna add it all. Let's do a flip. Flip. I'm gonna move my bottle. Let's move this over here so you guys can see. And I'm gonna move this bag. This is my brother's stuff. Get out of here. There you go. Good. Wait, who's this?
Yeah, Ziggy.
Hey, what's up, Ziggy? Okay. Thanks, kids. See, sweet chats. Okay. Brendan, thanks for the shout out. Oh man, guys, that smells freaking delicious. Holy crap, this smells good. Ooh. Dang, this smells good. She's supposed to go eat. There we go. Yeah, hey, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. All right, let's get some more of this brown sugar on here. What is that protein? Hey, what's up, Megan Nickel? How you doing? We're adding pork. This is some pork. We're gonna be making some brown sugar bourbon pork chops with some green beans and some potatoes, some taters, and apples. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna cook this until it's fully brown. We're gonna do its thing. All right. So what are you? I don't think I've asked since I started up the stream. Are you guys making food too? There you go. Okay. Right, Skits, you said your sister was making food. Did you already tell me what she was making? I feel like I might have missed it because my brain was all over the place. Okay. Oh man. Delicious. Skits, you're like, I can just smell it! Alright. Take this off the burner real quick. I should probably check these potatoes in a second. Okay. Let's cut these apples. Okay. Halve core and dice apple into 1/4-inch pieces. Trim and thinly slice scallions, separating the whites from the greens. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. We're gonna use the heck out of those chopping boards. You know it. You know it. You know it. Okay. Yeah, let's get that out of there. Okay, good. Get these seeds up. Go. A little bit here. Get that out of there. Cut the stem off. Yes. That garnish. That garnish. Yeah, you're pretty hooked on that, huh, Brendan? The no ziggy command? You're pretty hooked on that one. Oh. This. There you go. Oh, let's cut this. There you go. And then these. So. Aha, nice one, Brendan. Nice. Okay, and then we'll cut these guys. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Nice and easy.
Now I need the lyrics to the song.
By the way, I'd like to mention something very important. For anybody who doesn't know, if you're cutting something, okay, hold on. Just gonna use this banana as a test. So if you don't have any cutting gloves on hand, the best way to cut safely, I did this when I used to work at a grocery store. So when you're cutting food, you want your fingers pulled back like this to keep them as far away from the blade as possible. Because if you're cutting onions or if you're cutting apples or anything like that that's rounded, there's a possibility that you might turn your hand if it's open like this, and you might end up cutting one of your fingers. Or you might end up cutting in between fingers, like what happened to me, because I didn't know how to cut. And so what you want to do is you want to hold your fingers back like this, and so once you start cutting, you and you don't really have to put a lot of pressure on when you're cutting. You could kind of take your hand and just let the blade follow the movement of your hand. Yeah. Anyway, so that's basically how you would go about it. And it keeps your fingers safe. And you get some nice, sliced pieces for your dish, whatever that dish is. You'll have to excuse me because I don't want these bananas to go to waste. So I'm just gonna eat these bananas real quick. Oh shoot, is that Raj? Oh, Raj? Okay. How you doing, man? Okay. Right. So the bananas, we're gonna move these out of the way, aka I'm gonna eat them, and I gotta get to these scallions. How are the beans looking? They're all right. See, Skits, this is where you need the psh. You needed that sound effect just now. Bananas with Greek yogurt. I've actually seen people eat that. I haven't had it myself because I'm not really much of a Greek yogurt person, but I have seen a lot of people eat it, and they really like it. Reheating pizza, just like in college, except the reheat part. I hear you, man. I hear you. All right, so we're gonna take these scallions, and I'm gonna separate these parts from the rest of the scallions. Yeah. Then the next thing. Oh, right. So let me go back. Now that I have these prepared, more or less, I have to cut the scallions down. I'll just go ahead and do that real quick. I'm thinking about so many different things at once, so my apologies. Okay, and then these will get cut as well. Oops. Okay. Oh! Brendan, this isn't a music stream. I'm gonna have to leave that to you, man. Whenever you're ready. I'll be like a conductor. The conductor, I'll just be like ding ding, and then everybody in the orchestra gets ready to play their part. Literally play their part. Do your thing, Brendan. Let's get this back on the burner. Probably should have left this over here. It's crazy hot. Yeah, they'll be like, hey Brendan, do me a favor, man. Get your best microphone, get the whatever song you want to sing, and we'll just hop on Twitch Sings, Yeah. Okay, let me check those beans real quick. While I was cutting the apples, I opened up the oven real quick to see if the beans were good, and I'm like, they could go for a little longer. So let me check them now. Just get these pieces real quick. Make sure they're cooking and good to go. Ooh da ooh dee da ooh die. Oh, I gotta check on these potatoes too. See where these guys are at. I have a blue house and I'm blowing down. You know what I just realized? You know what I just realized? I think... Well, I can't read, I guess. Because we're not making pork chops now. Now I guess it's just pork as is. I broke the pork apart. It wasn't a part of the plan. So I guess we're not getting those pork chops. But we're getting something else, I guess. My fault. Like I said, I was thinking about all these different things. And I'm not even making the food right. Don't get mad at me, HelloFresh. Please don't get angry with me. I'm technically using the pork. It's just, we're not getting pork chops, I guess. So yeah, check out HelloFresh. You got my coupon code is in the chat. PogHF109534. You know. If you want to use my coupon code. And if you want to make some pork chops yourself, that are actually pork chops and not mashed up pork, whatever you want to do. Yeah, they got innovative. All right, look at these guys. Crispy. Look at these. Okay. Yeah, I like it. All right, I'm gonna throw these guys over here for now. I don't have enough space. You ordered it with extra chop, yeah? That's what it's looking like. All right, now, let me take the other pan that I have. It's gonna melt the butter here. Let's move this guy real quick. I am a blue house with a blue window. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, when I put the pork in the pan, I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and make sure that all parts of the pork have been fully cooked. So my first instinct was to break the pork apart. You know. But hey. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Wow, I'm really mixing things up here. Well, Skits, actually no, because I added All right, hold on, let me just show you. So remember I was like adding the brown sugar seasoning to the pork? I should have added it to this. That's the reason why it was so... Because I was using the ground pork. I was using the ground pork for this. I got the recipes mixed up. Guys, this is honestly the best HelloFresh stream I've ever done. This is the best HelloFresh stream I've ever done, hands down. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just be making a new recipe for HelloFresh to submit onto their website. So we're gonna be we're gonna be taking the pork, the ground pork from these pork bulgogi bowls, and we're gonna be seasoning them with brown sugar, bourbon, and we're gonna have them with the green beans, the apples, and the potatoes. And then we're gonna take the pork chops and we're gonna season them with the bulgogi sauce, and everything else that follows, and we're gonna have the pork chops with in the bowls with the rice and everything else you see in the picture here. So, yeah. Okay then. Well, I guess we might as well continue. Okay. Well, what was I about to do? Okay, let's melt this butter. Let's melt the butter here. And then, yeah, luckily this is perfect. It's not a whole lot of butter. I don't really use a whole lot. Throw that in there. You mad scientist, you. Yeah. Oh, I know what I have to say. This is all part of my master plan. Yeah. I meant to do this. This is all part of my master plan. All right, let's melt the butter. Okay, so we're adding the apple and the scallion whites to the mix here. So I actually need these scallion whites back. The plot twist does not end. Thank you for calling HelloFresh. To restart your meal, please press 1. For new recipe, please call Calvin. I'm telling you, man. That's how we do it here. We mix things up, man. Mix them all up. Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. There's no lime or coconut here, but you know, we like to mix things up. We like to have a party here, apparently. We like to have a party here. All right. That way. Okay. Drop that in there, shall we? Apples. You know, I think these apples are a bit too big. Bit too big. So let me just burn it real quick with this guy. And I'm going to... Right. I got the beans out. So thank you for the reminder, Skits. Otherwise, there would have been some burnt beans. Burnt beans. And let me see. Do I need the oven for anything else? Actually, I think we're good. Yeah, thanks for that reminder, Skits. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, these look much better. Much better sized. Sliced apples. Burnt beans. It's back. There you go. Okay. Throw in there. Did they send you the meal to cook on stream? No, I actually chose the meals for my own streams. I chose the meals, and then yeah, that's it. That would be cool if they had like a HelloFresh randomizer, you know, or granted, or maybe I should say this, like once you choose whether you want a meat-based meal or a veggie-based meal, or I'm sorry, meat-based box or a veggie box, then they randomize the recipes for you, and then you make them on stream. You don't know what they're gonna be until you open up the box, and you have to do it on stream. That's pretty cool. That might also might be a good idea for future HelloFresh streams we do here, you know? Because I'll be like, oh shoot, all right, well, I didn't know about this until I opened up the box. But Calvin, you did the randomizer already. Ain't that the truth? I'm like, hey, check this out, guys. You guys aren't gonna believe what the heck is happening here. Oh yeah, all right. Salt and pepper. All right, let's add some salt and pepper, baby. Salt and pepper. Okay. Some pepper, yay. Pepper. Go ahead, open your Pandora's box, and you will find it'll just be like one potato, and they'll say, make a meal out of that one potato. Are you kidding me? All right, so that's cooking. So I'm gonna add the pork next. I gotta finish cutting these scallions. I think these are cooked all the way through. Let me just double check. Always make sure to double check. Make sure your meat is fully cooked. Make sure it's brown all the way through. And if you see any pink spots, go ahead and throw it back on the burner. Yeah, it looks good here. Oh, get out of here. Yeah. Let me know if I need to throw this back on. But it does look like it's brown all the way through. And I added the seasoning to it. So if you see like any red parts or anything, that might just be coming from the seasoning. But it looks brown all the way through. Let me just double check again. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, now I'm gonna throw this back on the pan, but this time, you guys want to see some magic? You guys like that? Okay. So now we're just gonna stir this until the apples are golden. Golden, golden. And then make sure the scallions are cooked through as well. We're gonna add half a cup of water next. One thing that I actually like to do is, I have a half cup prepared, but I tend to pull back on some of the water to not make it as soupy. Now the water is going to end up it's going to end up dissolving at some point. But if there's less water, then I don't have to worry about it being so soupy. But if, you know, it's good to have a half cup in case you're making a bigger batch. Like this batch, I may not even need the full half cup. Half teaspoon of sugar. Sugar. Hey, you know what? Didn't somebody make a song request for sugar, sugar, do 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 do. Oh, honey, honey, do 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 do. You are my candy girl. You got me wanting you. All right, a little bit there, not a whole lot. Actually, I want a bigger spoon. Sorry, hold on. Move that out of the way. I realized that I grabbed the wrong stuff, by the way. Where's my actual sugar? I grabbed flour. That's not good. Where did I put my sugar? Oh, did I not replace it? Oh man, where did I put that? Alright, well, that's okay. It'll be fine. I mean, there's technically sugar in the seasoning and stuff that we're using, and we've got the sugar, natural sugars from the apples. So, it's not the sugar I actually want, but it might be the sugar that I actually need. You know? But oh well. Okay, we'll turn that off. Damn, that's hot. Excuse my language. Today marks the end of I don't eat pineapples on pizza. If you can do apples on pork chops, you can definitely do Hawaiian pizzas. Ah, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, you know, if you make the pizza just right, you got yourself a pretty good batch. Cook until the sauce is thick. Oh, the concentrate. I need the stock concentrate. Where is that? Here we go. Well, there's the Kappa. Stock concentrate. There you go. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Also, okay. Welcome, 814-088-831. Are you learning while doing this? Yes. I know how to. I've never made this recipe before. Also, this is also. Long story short, I am kind of making things as I go, especially since I've mixed up ingredients from 2 different recipes. So I guess this is something brand new. You know, we're all learning about this, and we're all gonna see what this turns out to be. You know. For months, I've been trying to find a loophole. Yeah. See, I guess today was that day. Today is the day. Okay. Now we need to add a little more salt, add a little more pepper. Okay, now let me grab the potatoes. I don't think I have a potato masher. That would actually really come in handy. I guess I'll just have to use a serving spoon or something. I got a pizza cutter. Yo, Skits, it is about time to get some food, isn't it? It's pan-cooked pan-cooked pork with apples and scallions. That potato cooking liquid. I'll leave that there. Yeah. Thanks, Skits. I guess that's less confusing compared to what I said. Note to self. I gotta get a potato masher. That is a hot potato. Literally. Angelique! What's up, Angelique? Alright. Yeah. This would be a lot easier if I had an actual potato masher. But we're jerry-rigging this. Ayo! It's actually not turning out as bad as I thought. Hey, Kavito! Oh yeah. Take that off first real quick. Now I don't want to overcook it, you know? Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. Do I add the... Oh, okay, it's separate. this? Who is? All right then. I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry you feel that way about my stomach, I guess. All right. I mean, well, thanks for the compliment, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you are right in the head, I guess. You're probably not. Yeah, this is true, Kavito. Let's move this out of the way. It's still cooking. Did you want any food? Son is right in the head. You know? I mean, he obviously had a lot to say. Maybe he was trying to give me some advice. No, all jokes aside, you know, I appreciate you wanting to, you know, make yourself known in the streams, but we don't need it. We don't need that here. This dude called me an elephant. Okay. Alright. Alright then. Whatever you say, pal. If can I be clear about something? Obviously, I'm not an elephant. I don't have a trunk. I don't qualify as an elephant. If I have a trunk, maybe I will be. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to clip some of these things. Yeah, I might have to do that. Oh, Angelique. Angelique. Oh, dang, I think I messed this up. He made it known sending a block. Yep. Yeah, I think he just wanted to be like, hey, did you know that I am a person? Yeah, you claim to be a person. You seem more like a robot, you know? But okay, sure. Could make that claim. Alright, well, I might have to work on these potatoes a little bit more. They're not. Oh well. I think. You know what I was supposed to do? I think I was supposed to. Yeah, I was supposed to get rid of the skin, huh? Yep. Yeah. This stream is actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So I'll have to get that sorted out. I'll go through and just get rid of the skin. I don't know why I didn't just do that in the beginning. Probably could have just removed the skin before I started cooking it. Yeah. Oh well. They're 22 and can indeed learn someplace else, not here though, yeah. One sandwich short of a picnic. I've actually never heard that expression before, but I like to use that more. I like to use that. One sandwich short of a picnic. Yeah, because can you imagine that guy actually going up to somebody in real life and doing that stuff, saying those things that he said? I feel like somebody wouldn't, like, the people that he would end up going up to, they probably wouldn't be as nice as me, you know? Yeah. It's interesting, you know, there's that perspective that isn't considered, you know? It's crazy. You don't really consider that perspective when you're doing that nonsense. You're just trying to get a reaction out of people. But you're making it inconvenient for the people that are there, you know? You'll end up going there and have some troll comments like what he said a second ago, and it just inconveniences people, which is why you need to check out my HelloFresh coupon code in the chat. If you type in POGHF 109534, then you'll get up to you can get up to 16 meals plus 2 free gifts, and my link is there in the chat. And one thing that happens with HelloFresh is that it makes things more convenient for you because it has the ingredients for your recipes in this bag right here. And so you have the ingredients, you have the recipe sheet that comes with it. You know, you can get right to making your food, and you don't have to go to a grocery store and wait in line to grab all the ingredients you need for your food. You've got it right there. So hop into the chat, check out my coupon code if you're interested in HelloFresh, and yeah, it's definitely worth it for sure. Yeah! Yes. Yeah. Oh, keep the skin? You know, it's funny. I've actually, I haven't really had any dish with the potato skin. I'll try it. I'll try it and see how that tastes with everything. It's Friday, so people are decompressing. Sucks that it has to be. No, they're just. I mean, honestly, they'll probably do that any other day, to be honest with you. You know. I mean, Friday's probably one of the best days to do that, but with that guy, I feel like he does it all the time. It just seems so natural to him. It seems so... like he does this every day of the week. I wonder if his stuff becomes predictable. If people can go into his streams and be like, I've seen this somewhere else too. Roasted potatoes are often with skin. Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, because I thought I messed it up, honestly. But okay, cool. Right. So now, let me go ahead and get a plate. No, a bowl. Let's get a bowl. The message he is conveying would have validity if you were reheating a McDonald's menu, but you seem to make a reasonable healthy meal. I think the guy just needed a friend and just couldn't find any, you know? I think he just wanted to have some friends, and then the people that he thought were friends were like, psych, we're not your friend, loser. You're not your friend, loser. Why do you suck? You're like the worst person. And he's like, no, not me. No, I'm cool. Okay, let me, this could be matched a little bit more. That's alright, that's okay. Are you excited for any of the announced games? Oh, do you mean like Diablo 4 and what else is coming out? You guys are gonna have to fill me in because I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to AAA games and things of that nature. Mostly just been a lot of PC games. Right, so Cavito, it's brown sugar bourbon because we added that seasoning to our ground pork. But we were actually supposed to add it to these pork chops. I got the meats mixed up. So we're going to be using this the next time we make food. Which will probably be sometime, maybe not next week. Maybe, if not next week, then the following week. So, yeah, but we're going to be making the pork bulgogi bowls, but it'll be pork chops with bulgogi and whatever else the recipe comes with. So, yeah. I have a PS5 for no reason. So are you more of a console gamer? Let's get these. Actually, I could probably turn this off. Yeah. Oh, hold it. Wait. There you go. I'm looking forward to Dragon Dogma. Oh yeah, Alan Wake. I heard that they were making a second Alan Wake. It's interesting. I mean, I guess for the people who've been waiting to play a second game, you know, it's good stuff. I just hope that they end up releasing it digitally as well as physically. You know, because people like to own physical copies of stuff. Okay. Every time I made something HelloFresh, it never looked like the picture. That's why I was like, I gotta keep my fingers crossed. And then it didn't end up working out in my favor. You know. That's okay though. Yeah, fine dining. Yeah. I only played Alan Wake, American Nightmare, but I do have Alan Wake, the first one as well. I'll play it at some point. Okay, gotcha. If you never had a PS4 and looking for a game, The Last of Us has been. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna. I'm gonna play the original version because, you know, the remaster might have some new stuff to offer, but on the surface, it just kind of looks like the original game. You know, but that's just from what I've seen on the surface. But I've watched the cutscenes for The Last of Us, and I played a little bit of the first game, and I like it. I might actually go back and actually play the game in full, but it'll be the original version. On the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bomb, but he keeps on forgetting. Okay, we're at the scallions now. Scallions have been added. Let's get some of that potato juice. Let's see. Splash of reserved potato cooking liquid. It's a little more than a splash, but that's alright. And some salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Okay. Right, Cal, right? I'm like, dang. This might be pretty good though. It's a bit liquidy. I probably should have added that potato cooking liquid. I probably added a bit too much here. That's okay though. Okay. Let's mix this in a little bit more, shall we? Yeah, Mom Spaghetti. Okay. Let's see. That's why I like remakes instead of remasters. RE4 was kicking my behind, all the jump scares. Right, yeah, you were on that game a lot, Skits. Looks like they really they brought their A game for RE4 and most parts of the game. You know, I might just clip some of the parts of the green beans. I'll just go ahead and clip it. There are some parts that I guess I could. Well, yeah. Oh, dang! Sorry. I'm just tasting these beans. I'm like, oh man, these are good. What the heck? Why are these so freaking good? These beans are great. I thought I'd end up using the ends, but I'll just end up cutting. All right. So I guess, let me set this here. Pork and apples. Yes. Yes. Send us a plate too, Angelique. You got it. Oh. Oh, man, babe. Ugh. Woo! This is delicious. Yeah. Delicious. Okay. Oh yeah, it's freaking amazing. Okay. So we got these beans here. The mashed potatoes, they actually didn't turn out as bad, which is nice. Thought it was gonna be a little bit worse off, but yeah, it's not bad, not bad. You know. Okay. Beans. Oh, Bubba! Okay, skits. I got you covered on that. Yeah, so throughout this whole cooking stream, there have been definitely some highlightable moments, that's for sure. But that's generally how it goes. I mean, with the way that we made our recipe here, it's totally different from what you would see on the recipe sheet. So if you can go by the recipe sheet, then I'd say go for it. But the convenient thing about HelloFresh recipes is that everything is laid out for you, and if you've got everything you need pretty much. You got everything you need. All you got to do is just make sure you grab the right food, and you should be fine. An original recipe. We did get an original recipe, didn't we? Yeah. That is the power of HelloFresh. Okay, so that is good. I'll throw these guys on here. And these beans are fine. That's a bit too... Okay, we've got this. Bean, goodbye. Stem, goodbye. And then lastly, bam and bam. Okay, good. So, we have the rest of this here. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So this is how it all turned out. I have my camera zoomed in a little bit, so this is how it all turned out. Let me see if I can bring it a little closer. Little closer. Little closer. Little closer. There you go. There you go. It kind of looks like, you know how like you're going to a buffet and you find all the stuff that you like in the buffet and you pack it all into one plate? Yeah, it's got that kind of feel about it. But you've got your beans, you've got your mashed potatoes, and you've got your ground pork with apples. Gah! Whoa! Hey! These apples though? These apples taste amazing. Guys, Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Alright. Let's check the pork here. Oh, yo. I am very happy with how this turned out. It's kind of like with the apples. We mixed it. Okay, so with the apples and the brown sugar, it's like I'm eating a piece of pie while I'm also eating this ground pork. It is such a great combination. So there you go. Okay. This is delicious, guys. And these beans, delicious. Delicious. Wow. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper to the mashed potatoes here. Apples are great to combine with beets. If you don't like beets that much, like me, it's a great way to get the nutrients of beets in your diet.
Nice.
Huh. I'll have to keep that in mind. I usually don't eat beets either. But, you know, maybe the one day that'll change. Ziggy, it's great. So we didn't end up... I got some of the ingredients mixed up. So the ground pork from this recipe we're gonna use for this. I mean, we took the ground pork from this recipe and we used it here, and we're gonna take the pork chops from here and we're gonna use it there. Easy. But this is delicious. It's great. Thank you for that resub too, Ziggy. I saw that. Oh man. Guys, can I just take a moment? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. All right. So Skits, remember you were talking about how this needs some bubble tea? I had some bubble tea earlier, so I'm gonna be using the rest of it on this meal here. Yeah, Ziggy, good call. Good call, Ziggy. Good call. Let's move this guy a little bit. There we go. This is way better than what I ate. Yeah? Thank you. Oh, bubble teas, yeah. Delicious. So yeah. I think we're gonna do another cooking stream. We're gonna do another cooking stream. If not next week, then we'll do one the following week, and I'll just make, actually, maybe next week would be good, because I really want to use these pork chops as soon as possible. So, yeah, I think we're gonna be doing that next week. Yeah. Okay, right. So, let me go ahead and get back to the studio, and then we could just kind of chat it out from there until I finish eating this.
All right. Let me give you guys a better view. I'll give you guys a better view of what the food looks like. Yo, look at this, baby. This is delicious. Look at this. So yeah, you've got the ground pork there, right? And you've got the apples here with the brown sugar on them. So it tastes like you're eating like apple pie. And then you got the mashed potatoes with the scallions, right? And extra pepper and salt. And green beans. Yeah, Ziggy, I used a Joy-Cam. And yeah, I like the how the audio turned out. I didn't do any audio, camera switching because I needed to use my other phone for the chat. But I think next time I'm going to see if I can maybe get around that. But yeah, it all ended up working out pretty nicely. The audio was good. Everybody thought the audio was good as well. So yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Scene switching, which I wanted to use Triggerfire for. But I guess would Triggerfire be compatible with Droidcam? Because I haven't set that up. I guess I tried to get that set up, but it didn't end up working out in my favor. Yeah. It is compatible? Okay. Because I have Triggerfire connected to my OBS. You know, it's got the hosting address, and then I have the password for it. And I have 2 commands in there, right? Or 2 OBS commands, I guess. And they're supposed to trigger 2 of the scenes, 2 of the sources in this scene that I'm using right now. But yeah, it wasn't working. I mean, the preview was working just fine, but if you put the actual command in, it was giving me a little bit of trouble. So I was like, I guess we'll just figure it out as we go. Figure out the stream as we go. Ah, delicious. It might as well be, Angelique. It might as well. Ah. Oh my God. This is so good, guys. Man, this... Okay. I don't think I'm going to be talking to you guys. I think you'll just be talking to yourselves. This is delicious. Okay. So, what was I going to say? Okay, yeah. So, we're not going to be doing a stream tomorrow. I think we're gonna have our next stream is gonna be Tuesday, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, Monday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific. So it's essentially the same day, but you know, different time zones and whatnot. Did you just change it to ASMR, Brendan? I got in trouble. Well, I didn't get in trouble for doing this, but I didn't put the right title when I started up the stream earlier. So now people are going to be like, wait, I thought this was a food stream. Is it fine? I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I didn't change the title when you saw it, Ziggy. That's why. Yeah. Okay, right. So I think what I'm gonna do is I have some videos that I haven't uploaded to my YouTube yet. I'm gonna upload those videos this weekend, and I'm also gonna upload. I'm going to. I have to make some thumbnails for my VOD videos. I also need to get the most recent VODs on my VOD channel. So, Ziggy, you got to get some food in your stomach. It's about that. It's time. It's time. You know. It's time. Ah. Oh, these veggies. So good. Pokemon Go took precedence. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's so good. I looked in the fridge like I had something good in there. All you really have to do is just close your eyes and then open your fridge and open your eyes again, and you should find some good stuff in there. Have I tried that and did it work successfully? No, but I think it's worth a shot. I think it's worth a shot. I'm sorry, Angelique. Okay. So I think I could probably do like 1 or 2 songs, right? I'll do like 1 or 2 songs. Can I do a rap? His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. He's got hold on. He's got palms sweaty palms. Okay, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom, spaghetti. You know, how's that? Okay, but yeah, I can do like 2 songs, you know, to kind of close out the stream. Yeah. Mom, spaghetti. Okay, let's see. So Brendan, if you could change it back to music, we're gonna do some music stuff now. But like, we're just gonna do like 2 songs, and then we're gonna call it a night and rate somebody. Why did I open that? I meant to open streamer song list. Yes, music, please, if you don't mind, sir. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Let's see. You know, we were talking about Switchfoot earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and do some Switchfoot. What's the one? Meant to Live. Let's do Meant to Live. Meant to Live. And then you guys want to hear Now I Dine in Hell? Or no, let's do Invincible. Let's do Invincible instead. Let's do Invincible, and then we'll call it a night after that one. Thanks for adding that, Brendan. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Nah, I was thinking of doing both, but we'll just do one. Oh, 7-layered dip. 7-layered. I'm gonna have to chat with Kat. 7-layered dip. I forgot how it's been. It's been so long. All right. But thank you guys for letting me make some food for you. You might call it a night. You may call it a night, but that does not change the fact it's still evening. Time zones, huh? All those crazy time zones. Okay, 99 is used. 1 is used. 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, thanks for letting me make some food for you guys. Or maybe I should say, thank you for letting me make some food while you guys possibly get entertained. Your company is always welcome, guys. I really appreciate it, you know. Yeah. Where are the lyrics? I'm looking for the song lyrics, and here they are. All right, let's do it. All right, that's enough of that. Thank you. Here we go. Right, because I said I'm calling it a night, but night doesn't start until 0 hours. The zeroth hour is when night truly begins. And then you go to the 1th hour, right? And then the 2th hour, the 3rd hour, and then you go to the 4th hour. Just keeps on repeating. What is the difference between black-eyed peas and chickpeas? Well, chickpeas are like what you have in a Greek dish, but the black-eyed peas just keep running, and in this context, there's no, you know, insert lyrics here. Oh no. Nah, that was bad. I apologize. All right, Cal, do your thing.
Yeah, the bass line's pretty cool. Fumbling its confidence and wondering why the world has passed him by. Hoping that he's begged for more than arguments and failed attempts to fly. To fly. We were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. Somewhere we live inside. Somewhere we live inside. We were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. Somewhere we live inside. Dreaming about providence and whether mice or men have second tries. Maybe we've been living with our eyes half open. Maybe we're bent and broken. Vito. We were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. Somewhere we live inside. Somewhere we live inside. We were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. Somewhere we live inside. We were more than this world's got to offer. We want more than this world's got to offer. We want more than the wars of our fathers. And everything inside screams for second life. Yeah, we were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. We were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. We were meant to live for so much more, and we lost ourselves. We were meant to live. We were meant to live. Nice. Well, thanks for sticking around. I'm glad you had your priorities in order. All right. So let us do this last one here. Thank Skits. There you go. Yeah, because we were talking about Switchfoot earlier, so I'm like, let's play a Switchfoot tune. Yeah. All right. This last one's an original. You all already know this one, but for the ones that don't know this, it's called Invincible, and I play on a different guitar and a different tuning. Going from top to bottom, it's D, D, E, D, E, C, G, A, D. Not on this guitar, but the one I'm about to show you. Okay. Right. So. Yeah. Let's get into it, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hey, nice one, Gavito. 1, 2, 3. let's just do this real quick.
Stronger than ever before, and I don't know why, but I feel indestructible. It's fueling me down to the core, and I love this too much. Will I get burned by my own flame? And I love this too much. Will I get burned by my own flame? Don't know how, but I feel indestructible. It's fueling me down to the core, and I don't know who I am. Feeling so powerful, but I don't want it to go away. Love this too much. Will I get burned by my own flame? And I love this too much.
What's up, Pinecone? Right on time, right?
Will I get burned by my own flame?
Granted, this is the last song we're doing for the night. But you showed up. What I meant to say was you showed up when we were playing this stream. I don't know why my brain was like, you're right on time. Anyway, nice to see you.
Yeah. And I don't know why, but I feel invincible, stronger than ever before, and I love this too much. Will I get burned by my own flame? And I love this too much. Will I get burned by my own flame? Will I get burned by my own flame?
Ah, good. You just made my day. Right. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Pinecone, because we kind of unintentionally made our own recipe. So the recipe was supposed to have pork chops, but I ended up using the ground pork for the pork bulgogi bowls that I'm going to make eventually. So we're just going to have to use the pork chops for that dish.
But in the meantime, we ended up making this. So it's the ground pork, and that has the brown sugar bourbon seasoning. Same thing with the apples here. And then we have some mashed potatoes with scallions, salt and pepper, and some baked green beans. Seasoned baked green beans. Yeah. Delicious. Oh, Angelique, I'm going to be all over this food once the stream is over. I'm just trying to find somebody to raid. Let's see if Lauren's still on. Let's see what she's up to. Is this... Oh, everything's muted. I forgot about that. She's still singing. Okay. I want to raid somebody who's doing music stuff. Granted, this was a cooking stream, but we ended the stream playing music, so we're just going to raid somebody playing music. Yeah, it just makes things simple. I don't really have to search anything, you know. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Okay, Lauren is on. Christy's on. Brendan, you read my mind. But no, we're not reading any cooking streams. You know what? I have heard of My Living Room. I've heard of My Living Room before. I didn't get a chance to hop into any of their streams, but I have heard of them. Cow, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I like it. Let's see. T-Pain. He's doing music? Nice. What's he doing? Working on writing some more music? Probably. Justin Evelyn. Man, there are so many people that are on right now. Kavito, what's your... I know who we're going to raid. And luckily, she just started. So we're going to go over there. But I'd love to hear what your recommendation is for next time. Because it might be somebody that we know, or it might be somebody new. Might be somebody new. Oh, gotcha. Composey is almost done, or maybe you're not sure. Yeah. Oh, Resurrection Fern. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I have heard of Resurrection Fern. I haven't really been to her streams very much, but I have heard of her. Heard the music was pretty good. All right, Pinecone. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're gonna do another stream this Tuesday, 12:30 a.m. Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Pacific, which is gonna be Monday for some, for a lot of people. See, Skits, you're gonna end up getting me in trouble. Brendan, if you don't end that raid right now, get out of here with that mess. Come on now. All right. Get the raid calls ready. Y'all know what to do. Thanks so much for tuning into the stream today. I appreciate you all being here and hanging out. Yes, copy those raid calls. Copy the raid calls. And yes, if there's anybody who's lurking right now who was tuning into the stream and all the cooking that we were doing, thank you very much for lurking and for hanging out. If there's anybody who is lurking right now that is curious about HelloFresh, they are essentially a food subscription service where you get ingredients and they're put into a box for you depending on how many you need, at least 2. And it's shipped to you. All the ingredients are shipped to you. You have a recipe sheet so you can make the recipes and follow along with what they have on the sheet. If that's something you want to give a shot, then you can check out my code, which is right here on screen, POGHF109. I think it's 109534 if I'm not mistaken. Or you can just hop into the link that I'm about to put in the chat right now. And 109534. There you go. And you can get up to 6. You can get up to 16 free meals with 2 gifts. And yeah, well, you won't get the Baba Booey, but you'll get everything else. And thanks so much. I appreciate it. And much love to you all. And see you all real soon. Woo! Bye.
Yeah, Ziggy, no.
Nice timing on that one, Brendan. Nice timing on that one.
You are all over that command, it seems. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Later. Where's my stream ending thing? Here we go.